Live.
Hello, everybody, and happy Sunday. Welcome to episode, I think this is episode 74 or 75.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Can we start now?
It's a thing, yeah. Start.
Okay. Happy Sunday, everybody. He always steps me here and brings, I don't even know.
Like my foot hit something, so I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, there's like a bucket underneath the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be what that was. And this is now episode number 75.
Oh, wow.
This is episode 75. I mean, I did like a few episodes of the podcast before we started doing our show here, but pretty crazy. Episode 75. So we don't even, we have no plan ever of what we're talking about, really.
No.
So
And today, I will admit, I've been like pre-gaming.
Pre-gaming, yeah.
One of my best friend's birthdays today.
Yeah, and it was also, you were pre-gaming because we had a whole party for him yesterday.
Yes.
Had a pool party,
yeah.
And that was fun. And now you're messaging me at like 4:45 saying, "Hey, gonna be there soon." Like I'm still coming. Like, okay. I had everything all set up when he got here, and of course we're on the back patio of my townhouse here, and had everything all set up, and and I was like, man, if it gets to be showtime, maybe I'll just like go on and say, well, just join us when you get here. I mean, what do you do?
Well, no,
So,
yeah. I got here like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, about 7 minutes ago. Yep. All right.
So, and my friend.
Yes, Donald.
So happy 60th birthday.
Oh, I didn't realize he was turning 60.
Oh yeah, he's old as fuck. So happy birthday to one of my best friends ever.
Donald Wilkins. Happy birthday, Donald Wilkins.
And he's a badass.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's one of those, what's that weird thing? The whole ride or die friends,
Yeah.
Whatever. Like he's one of them people that's like you can count on.
Always count on Donald for sure. So he's great. He's great.
Ultimately one of my. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, I've got a best friend." Well, do you?
Yeah, Donald's awesome.
So that's one person I can count on. I call him. He's there. So.
Yep. Great friendship. Love them. They're great. We've got say hi some folks. I see Scott is here. He says hi SNK and happy August 1st from California. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Check
we'll be out there in 2 months.
Yeah, we will. We were just talking.
August, September. Yeah. 2 months and
a couple days. Yeah, actually I was watching this video today about Venice Beach. So there's this guy that's been reporting on all the homeless shelters on all the tents basically on Venice Beach, and I don't remember his channel. It's like I allegedly is the name of the channel, and he was walking along Venice Beach, and apparently the sheriff just said, "Hey, you know what? We're done with this after all the complaints and everything." So they were starting to get
rid of the fucking hippies.
It's not. See, here's the thing. Here's what the interesting thing was about Venice Beach is you would think that it's, the big story is, oh, it's homeless people that are, can't afford basic necessities. I
grew up with that shit, so I know.
Well, no, you don't know about this particular situation.
Oh.
So what it turned out to be is 90% of the people weren't like Californians. A lot of them were foreigners, and not foreigners from like down south.
Yeah.
It was people from Germany and Scandinavia, and I mean, it was just this whole like, wow, we can camp on the beach. What the hell? Why not?
Over here and throw up a tent.
Yeah. So apparently, some of the people they've put them up in hotels, others to like homeless shelters that are like an hour and a half away, and some just like left of their own volition, like, oh, okay, I guess the gig's up, so we're out of here. And the guy even walked like right between Venice Beach. It borders Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
So Venice Beach and Santa Monica, and you go over to Santa Monica and it's all like perfectly pristine, no homeless encampments. I mean, can you believe all the homeless encampments that are in DC right now? That's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
DC is embarrassing.
I'm not going to argue there.
Story.
I know. I'm going to try to not get kicked off YouTube or Facebook today, so we'll probably just kind of leave it. Yeah,
Cool.
Kind of a thing. I know if they shut you down, I mean, then you can't communicate with your
I don't know. I
audience.
said some shit on Facebook last night that might get me kicked off because my Australian friends who I mean, I used to live there and race there and everything else, and they're like facing this whole hard lockdown bullshit in Sydney over one dude dying from Delta variant.
Yeah. There's that.
And then the military is like going to go in and enforce you staying at home.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of that. It's really bad in China right now, too. They've got it like in 5 provinces. And I mean, they were talking about this. I was watching.
Well, fuck the Chinese. I hope they get it.
Oh my God, stop it already. Like, stop. I mean, I'm just reporting news here
Right.
that I've seen. I think it was a YouTube channel called China Today. And they were reporting that like one lady left her house to go for a run. And by the time she was getting home, they had the blockade up and she couldn't even go to her own home. They're making people go out and take nucleic acid tests. And I don't know what that would do. Is that like an antibody test or something? I don't know. Crazy, but like in 5 provinces, and there's different levels of like control. People lined up for like blocks.
That's why I don't live in China and I own guns.
Yeah. Well, there's that. All right. I see Chuck is here saying hi, and Robert is here. Happy guys. Jerry's here. JJ, hi from Yakima, Washington. So we got Washington, California. Alan's here from Minnesota. Got Penny here saying hi, and Steve Peden. We're gonna have a party with Peden again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In fact, I have a fun announcement. Today is I'm gonna even put this little banner across the screen here.
Steve Peden Day?
No.
Oh, well, I mean, you said Peden, and you're like, I have a fun announcement, and then I'm like, oh, it's Steve Peden.
Okay, well, we sat down this year with Steve Peden at the Race Logic Crate Late Model class,
which he attended
in Lenoir, Tennessee. Which reminded me that I've got this little banner to show up here, is that we've just opened up sign up today for the Crate Late Model class. It's happening live January 15th and 16th in 2022. Same place, so Lenoir, Tennessee.
Yep.
And we've just opened up like reservations or whatever, or spots. But there's only 100 seats, with the live class, we are limited. I mean, we do the online version later, because I do go and I film all of that for Brian. It's really Brian Littleton's company, and I go and I film it all and put it onto the internet. And then of course it's unlimited, however many people want to participate in that. But to be there live runs $3.99, and we've just opened up registration today to the public.
And it's worth doing it. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I gave like a sneak peek to the people who attended last year, and said, hey, early registration. For the, we always believe in loyalty. So we did that. And there we go. So I got this little scrolling across the screen. But the easy thing is racelogic.vip.
Right.
So .vip instead of like a .com. He has a .com too, but all the class stuff is over on .vip. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. All right, let's say hi to some more folks here. So Steve is here from the West Coast. And he says, hey, Steve, no more bathtub photos. All right. So I gotta tell you this. So I haven't really been on Facebook a lot lately, but the other night, Steve posts a picture of his feet in the bathtub. Now, in the 8 years I've known Steve, he's got one of these giant like garden tubs in his home, and I've never known him to use it like literally ever in the 8 years I've known him. So I saw that photo, didn't really know what to think about it. Didn't comment or anything. Then I'd ask him about it the next day, and I was like, he's like, did you see my photo on Facebook? And I said, yeah. I was like, when did you take that? I mean, did you really take a bath, or was that from like years and years and years ago? He's like, no, I was hot and I couldn't cool down, and I cleaned out the bathtub and climbed in and just thought I'd join all the...
Cleaned out the bathtub because my son had washed his fire seat in my bathtub, like let it soak, and then there's like red clay from Gaffney in the bottom of the tub. So yeah, no, I did that. And I'm not going to do that. I probably won't post anymore because I know everybody's jealous of my fucking sexy legs. So
is that what it is? Okay.
I got a lot of likes, not a lot of hate, but I think the haters are the ones that are like, oh, my legs don't look that good. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. Haters gonna hate though, so
that's right.
Yeah, you can't cuddle everybody, but there's that. Oh, and I see Brian Littleton is here with us today. Says, hey guys, it's great for him to be here. Oh, here's a fun question. Chad Lestrange is here. He says, Kate, it's been driving me nuts this week. You said your dad got inducted into the Fairmont Hall of Fame, trying to figure out who he is. My dad is Dick Schiltz. So Dick Schultz, number 97. He would have raced at Fairmont in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
So
And Dick
Schultz
is freaking awesome.
Yeah, my dad's great. Love my dad. Love my dad. All right, here we go. Freddie has a question. He says,
back to your dad. Sorry, probably one of the best fabricators I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
this man can make anything.
He's like freaking MacGyver.
He
is. That is straight up
extremely
MacGyver.
impressive. What are you drinking, by the way?
Oh yeah, look at that. Usually I'm asking you. I'm drinking a margarita today.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm just doing.
Basic bitch.
I got here late.
Basic bitch,
Yeah.
McUltra.
Yeah.
Well, you've already been pre-gaming too, so
It's pre-game.
So now it's time to drink water.
Oh my god, your cat's about to fucking turn on you down.
Yeah, well, apparently a moth just got in the house and he's ready to take it out. Oh my god, my
Holy
cat
shit.
just jumped like 6 feet in the air. Oh no, maybe not 6, 5, 4.5, 5. I don't want to be super exaggerating. Yeah, he's Pippi's like
so anyways,
back
to your question thing.
Great. Yeah, I've got some more questions here. Freddie has a question for you. He says, hey, what happened to Alex's motor?
I don't know.
So let's catch people's up. Last night, Steve's son Alex was making his debut as with a 525. With a 525 in there, made it out to hot laps, and that was it. So catch us up.
I don't know, honestly. I'm going to send some photos to a couple of my good buddies. I mean, I've already reached out to one, and the other one offered his assistance today, which would be Don Blacksher.
Oh, yeah. If there's anybody that knows the most about 525s, it's Don Blacksher.
Tomorrow I'm going to be Jason would be the other one.
Of course, yes.
And I don't know. I'm stumped, which is why, honestly, not the first time in my life, but I'm stumped. I think the cam sensor went bad. But I don't know. So
did you say it knocked out some coils or something? Not sure.
It was running on 5 cylinders, basically.
Oh.
So I think I don't know if it's a bad cam sensor. I don't know if the coils went bad, whatever. But no, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how to say it. I don't fucking know. So no, we'll figure it out. But
yeah.
We were trying some stuff with coils and different things. Obviously, because my kid is going to be crash test dummy, because I'm not going to try shit on people's cars who I am, who are my customers.
Yeah, so, but you got to go with Price is Right rules, So basically, if you cross the bridge, you've gone too far. So
well, I think we might have gone too fucking far. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm stumped. So got some feelers out. We'll try to figure it out.
Yeah, sounds good.
And if we figure it out, it'll be badass. But
right. Oh, Mikey is here saying hello, friends. Of course, he's in Washington. Yeah. And Tom is here. I think Tom's in California. Oh, Debbie is here again. She says Debbie from Newsom here again. So it's awesome. We love our friends at Newsom Raceway Parts and getting a lot of our Chevrolet performance parts from Newsom Raceway Parts for sure. And Steve Peedney says, hey, let's call it Steve Day. Steve Day.
Hey,
that's Steve Day's coming up.
Fist bump. Wait, no, we can't do that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. What, do you want my little hand
it's way gay. Hey, fist bump.
Fish bump. Yeah.
But I'm all about some Steve Day.
Yeah. Oh, Roy is here. Roy Bain. Of course, he's from Oregon as well. And we've been on Up on the Bars podcast. So it's great to have Roy here with us. Tori noticed your legs picture and she says, hey, I think it was the 70s wallpaper. If you wait long enough, it'll be in style again. We're talking about your bathtub photo.
No shit. It was 1997 wallpaper.
Yeah, it was picked out by two ex-wives ago.
So she was probably 12 years old, or 5 years old, or something like that. How old's Tori now?
Oh, we're not. We don't talk about
women's ages. 40? She's 40. She's 40, right?
No, she is not 40. Not even close.
Are you sure?
But no, we don't talk about women's ages on this
You're
show.
sure she's not 40?
I am 100%.
Okay.
Hey, do not give Tori a complex. Gosh.
Well, you want to keep her?
100% forever and ever.
Okay. All right.
I love Tori.
I don't know.
Tori's amazing and incredible.
It was 1997 wallpaper.
She probably wasn't even born yet. Got that wallpaper.
Pretty sure she was probably born.
Barely. Tori's in diapers when you got that.
I'm pretty sure she was about 10 years old by that point. Just saying.
Maybe.
Alex was born in 97. So just saying.
Okay, she's a couple years older than him. Yeah, it was fun. All right. We have another question here. We got Matt's here. He says, "Hey Steve, we're getting a new train chassis at Gus Simpson Racing.
Fucking great choice.
What is your opinion of the chassis?" Well, I see you're like leading with the answer before the question.
1,000% awesome.
And can I just finish the question? What is your opinion of the chassis compared to the laser we are running now?
What year laser?
Well, that's going to be a while before we see that, but
well, I know. No. I mean, I've dealt with Jim. I mean, Jim Birdhouse was one of my really good. That again, back to the beginning of the podcast, like best friends. So me and Jim are like really good friends. I mean, we've worked together forever. Like every chassis manufacturer, there might be a dud or two here and there, but you know, I mean, I like Jim's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I mean, I think Benji's on top of things down here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Benji Cole.
Right, from Train Chassis.
Yeah, from Train Chassis. So I think he's really on top of things down here. I think Jim up there, I mean, they're on top of shit too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his stuff figured out.
There's just entirely different racing conditions, whether you're up north or you're down south.
But what I'll tell you is, I mean, customer service, either one that you call, if you call Benji or you call Jim,
mm-hmm.
either one of them will sit on the phone with you for freaking 5 hours and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, good or bad. I mean, they're gonna help you through your problem. It's not like calling, I'm gonna say, like another manufacturer who I won't name. But you know, it's like,
yeah, totally different deal.
But yeah, you get like, you know, the standard. Oh yeah, well, you know, buy our shocks,
mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. So,
gotcha.
I mean, either one is a really good car. Right now, because Alex is in Benji's stuff, I'm going to say I know a lot more about it than I do about Jim's stuff.
Right.
But, you know, me and Jim are great friends. And
you raced lasers for years?
I raced lasers from 2007 until I quit. About 2016, I guess.
Oh, I mean, was it that long ago?
Yeah.
I suppose.
2016.
Okay.
I haven't quit. But we just got busy at work and everything else. So.
You know what I could do is I could do a little banner at the bottom of the screen that says, "Steve's looking for a ride. Steve's looking for a ride. Contact Steve Hendren looking for a ride."
I'll fucking race anything anybody wants me to race.
Yeah, cool. That'll work.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You still have a helmet. You still have a fire suit that fits.
I do. Oh, I like how you like slipped in the hole that fits thing. You calling me fat?
I did not. I can tell you if I had a fire suit from 4 years ago, I would be able to fit into it. So,
okay.
Hey, pot, kettle, black, all the things. So, all right. Danny is here. He says, "Hello, East Coast." That would be me. Steve rocked the Kardashian tube shoot. Nice. And Tori's gotten back with us. In 1997, Tori was 8. She was 8. Yes, but she's young. Oh, now this is a fun announcement. Brian's here. Brian Littleton, of course. He says, "Steve, appreciate you coming on board for the street stock class this year."
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, so I'm kind of prematurely promoting here, but very soon we'll be releasing information on the street stock class that's coming up in January of 2022. So, of course, we've got
and one good friend of mine will be there too.
Yeah.
Meaning
Andy Garris from Profab Headers.
Correct.
Yeah, and in fact, I mean, I could put out an announcement right now that now I have 3 sets of street stock headers in stock from Profab, and pretty excited about that. Yep. So they're actually sitting at Profab, so they can ship them for me. It'll be a new product for me.
It'll be interesting with me and Andy, like talking exhaust. I think
I agree. Yeah, so. Because there's so much. I mean, with crate engines, obviously we're limited in our horsepower, and we're always looking for every bit of advantage that we can find.
Right.
There are a lot of similarities between 602s and 604s. I mean, these chassis schools really do focus on the chassis and all the setup, but since so many of these cars race crate engines, then that would be my cat climbing the windows again. But to talk about exhaust is just such an important aspect of that. With the torque and everything.
It's very important.
Mm-hmm. Yep. More Racing is here. He's saying, hi, guys. More Racing 38. And Matt says, oh, it's a 2020 Laser. So going back to the Laser versus train.
Yeah, no, that's a badass car. I mean, absolutely. I mean, again, I think it comes down to where you're located and what you're doing. I mean, if you're in Pennsylvania, I'd be talking to Jim. I mean, honestly, if you're in South Carolina or Georgia, I'd be talking to Benji.
Right.
Just gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here's another question. Joe says, hi, what is the weight difference between the new 602 steel crank and the cast iron crank?
I haven't actually weighed them, but there is a difference. And
tell me about it.
My guess is going to be about 8 pounds.
Okay. Which one's is the cast iron being heavier?
Well, they put the 604 crank in the 602.
Somebody was asking me about the change to the 602 the other day. Is that what we're expected to see from now on?
It's typical fucking GM shit. So yeah, we are. So I don't know. I haven't done either one back to back, but my guess is going to be just like it was with the 604 when they changed cranks.
Right.
That the new crank, even though it's heavier, is not going to be a horsepower difference.
Well, and Jim really strives for that.
And I talked to Al
Walters
out in Nebraska.
Yep. Friesen Chevrolet.
This last week, and he's like, "Oh, there's people out there saying there's like 10 or 15 horsepower difference. Anytime anything changes in any of these crate motors, everybody like jumps on that bandwagon because they want to like sell you, I don't know, shit that doesn't exist." Yeah. Right. So
it doesn't exist because you can't even get
them
right now.
Right. Well, they're hard to get. But
yes.
I'm just saying, no, there's not. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna guess about 8 pounds. Again, I haven't measured them. Haven't weighed them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna guess about 8 pounds. Is it gonna make a difference? No.
Right.
Ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Good to know. Jeffrey's here. He's making the comment. He says, I think Dylan Brown is trying to make a run at the most torn down zipper. You're right. Can we talk about the zipper motor for a minute? Because I did see your post the other day.
Okay.
So, do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, at one point, Kyle Bronson was getting torn down, winning a lot of those 10,000 to win races over the last couple of years. And I know Kyle actually had another brand new 604, but he kept running the same one. And so he'd win these 10,000 to win races and have to send his engine up to Steve to get, to put back together because after they always tear him down. So at some point, Steve made a comment, can I just put a zipper on this motor instead of having seals? Can I put zipper seals on this motor?
Well, Dylan's like approaching that.
He is approaching that.
Because we're talking like 3 times in about the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And then if you add Carson Ferguson in there.
Okay.
So like 4 times in the last 5 weeks, we've had to put motors back together that have been tore down.
Wow.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a little complaining because, I've got shit to do for other people. But obviously, if you win 10,000 and you're getting tore down, your shit's going back together.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's, me and Dylan talked last night. He called me last night after he won, or I called him. I messaged him. He called me.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, just ask him, please. Can we it's been apart 3 times now. We just pull one head off or do something to,
Make it a little
make it
easier
a
on my
little
engine
easier on
builder.
my end to get shit back together so you can like race next weekend
Right.
for whatever they got going on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Rose has got a question. She says, what's the best place to get an IMCA Sport Mod crate for next year?
That's on you. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be freezing because
Yeah.
all IMCA engines are all sealed with IMCA seals before they ever leave. So that would be, you can't just go to any Chevrolet performance dealer to get an IMCA crate engine. So I'm gonna recommend Friesen Chevrolet. So Friesen Chevrolet in Nebraska. Since he's taking a beer break there, I'll do another announcement that I have today, and that is, if whether you knew about it or not, one of my other projects is the Cars Racing Show in Hickory, North Carolina. So I wanted to announce that our next show is going to be January 7th and 8th of 2022. We've been talking to some of the exhibitors from last year. We've already started kind of filling out the floor plan. And as of tomorrow, Monday, I will start talking with new exhibitors and getting more exhibitor signups. So just keep on the eye, keep your eyes out. We're not doing registration like attendee registration yet because we got a little bit more time. We've got so much more time this year than we did last year. Oh my gosh. We had like 2 months to plan it last time. It was crazy. 2.5.
So no mask mandates yet, right?
To the best of our knowledge. I mean, yeah, that part was a nightmare.
Yeah. That dickhead that tried to turn you in to the governor's office. What was his name?
Somebody we're not going to give any publicity to on our show.
He's a pole smoker.
Okay. All right. We're going to leave it at that. We are an inclusive show.
Yeah. Well,
But anyway, so just mark your calendars that January 7th and 8th of 2022, we will have so CARS, what that stood for originally. We already had the kind of the branding from years before. It was originally Carolina Auto Racing Show. So it's all about racing, and a lot of our friends that you've heard us talk about, a lot of the products that we talk about on this show.
And you can go there and buy.
Yeah, that's one big difference.
And get show deals.
Of course. Yes. And then talk to people. Plus this year we plan on having seminars. I mean, we were trying to do that last year, but you really couldn't.
Because
it's not the easiest thing having a trade show during a pandemic is like the least easy thing that I've done ever in my life. So that was the most challenging. I've done lots of challenging things, but having a trade show during a pandemic, it's pretty much tough.
What's the easiest thing you've ever done in your life?
Yeah. Wow. I mean, nothing good came to mind that I could say on the show.
I thought you were like, Steve.
I was going to say you, yeah. But you were not. You were difficult. You were difficult. So tell me, Steve, so how was your week? We always talk about our weeks on this show.
It wasn't bad, actually. I mean, we got shit done, got shit out the door. So, I mean, now this week, for some reason, it was like Dyno week.
Oh.
Everybody wanted Dyno this week. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Was there another big race or something that people were
dynoing?
10,000
to win deal up at Whitful.
Okay.
So,
I mean, there's just been a lot of 10,000 to win races.
Yeah.
It just seems like anyway.
That's
great.
I gotta say, that American Crate All-Star Series or whatever, they're cranking out 10K to win. So,
good deal.
Good for them.
Yeah. And congratulations to the winners of that.
Mr. Dylan Brown.
Yeah. Congratulations, Dylan Brown, for sure. All right. Oh, sore point here. Steve Eden says 604 valve springs in stock. Need to order this week. They left on Friday. They're supposed to be here this week. I think I've got a couple of sets.
It's such a freaking supply chain mess right now.
It is. I mean,
good God.
I do try to give extra time to order things when I'm getting low on things. I really do. I mean, sometimes I will tell you, I have completely and utterly dropped the ball on some stuff. I'll own that because, between the phone ringing and trying to track down some other stuff I'd already ordered. I mean, certainly I am not perfect by any means, but this time I have ordered them well in advance and just wait. I mean, get them when we get them,
Right.
and then we'll crank them out. We'll get some match sets going. I expect that I'll have those by the end of the week.
Yeah.
You know, at least I'm thinking midweek. I think the pallet's probably going to arrive Monday or Tuesday, because even when stuff is shipped to you, the actual receiving of said thing is a whole nother thing. So first there's the ordering it in time, then hopefully it gets on a pallet, and then the getting of the pallet. Sometimes it's 2 days,
It's
and
a whole
sometimes
deal.
it's 3
Yeah.
weeks. So you never know. It's a freaking crapshoot.
Yeah.
And you can't get that on top of it. You know, I don't want to go full hoarder. I'm only a half a hoarder when it comes to trying to be prepared. But we always make a joke around here. It's like my backups have backups, and I try, but yeah. So the demand outstrips supply.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. Yeah. I had a good week too. I don't think any got my hair did.
Well, I didn't ask you.
I know, but I'm volunteering.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking like the primary hostess role of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the other sort of host, but I knew you were pre-gaming. I was anticipating your
Just
questions. Oh, we have fun. All right. Hey, we got our pod decks here with us today too. So Steve, you wanted to do some questions?
I guess.
Yeah, let's do some questions because those are fun. Let's do the interview deck. We haven't done this one for a while.
All right.
And go ahead and pick like 3
These are
cards.
for you, right? I'm asking you these questions.
You are asking me these questions.
All right.
We should start putting them like back the other way, like once we've used them. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
That way we
This
don't
might get
have the
redundant.
repunt.
This-
Yeah, otherwise might get repeats and then we put them aside. So, and
Well-
I got these at poddecks.com. Not even an affiliate, but we got that
Are you
question.
going first?
You can go first.
All right. If you could undo one moment in your life, what would it be?
Probably getting married.
I thought it was gonna be like go to jail.
Oh my God, not this again. No, that was actually a great learning experience.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, and it's a good story.
getting married would be the-
Yeah, I'd probably hold back on that one. Yeah,
Alright,
I'd probably hold back.
I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd probably do
You
that.
make the best life choice ever
Thanks. Yeah.
there.
Oh, pot, kettle. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, okay, which living person do you most admire?
Living person that I most admire.
I know who it is. I bet it's for Barack Obama.
No. Which living person I most admire? I'm going to say my ultimate hero in racing, Bobby Allison.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Cool. All right. You're up. What's my question?
What's left on your bucket list?
Oh my God, so much. I still want to
Let's
go to...
name 3.
Okay, 3.
I mean, I'm adding that.
Okay,
but it
that's
says
fine.
what's left on your bucket list, so I'm going to cut it off at 3. So let's do 3.
Okay, one is I've always wanted to take a trip to Europe. I mean, clearly the last couple of years has not been the best timing, but
Conducive to Europe.
but that is definitely on my bucket list. And I mean that's the main one. That's the big one.
Right.
Yeah.
You got 2 more.
Yeah, I don't know. I just figure that shit out day by day, really, you know.
Well, do
And I have
2 more. I mean,
goals.
fuck, you want to do something.
Whatever's
right?
on my bucket list. Yeah, I mean it kind of changes, but that's really
Well,
something I travel.
what is
Travel's
it
probably the biggest
as
one.
of right now? So Europe, and then you got 2 more.
To be a millionaire is definitely
Okay.
on my bucket list.
So that's 2.
Yeah. And I'm on my way to that.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, $1
Right.
at a time. Yeah, I mean, I'm 1,000-dare right now.
Okay. So what's number 3?
You know, so if I can work up to like a multi-thousand-dare, and then I just keep going from there.
Fucking 1,000. All right. So what's number 3?
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, it's like it's hard to say what's like bucket list.
You want to
and
skydive
goals.
or anything?
Nah, I'm good on that.
All right.
I'm fine. I mean, there's some beautiful places that I'd like to kayak in the world.
Okay.
But I don't remember them off the top of my head.
Well, that could be it.
So
then.
like,
So,
you know, kayak some of these like incredibly beautiful lakes would
Right.
be, you know,
All
top of my bucket list.
All right,
so I mean,
so
it could
that's
be more
3.
specific.
all
Yeah.
right. So you got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Do you want to answer that? Do you have some bucket list items?
No, I'm good. That was your
Okay.
question.
Or now, are you 1,000-dare or are you 100-dare?
I'm 100. I'm so fucking bad with money, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not really a big surprise to me.
I will buy a gun and a damn heartbeat and sit there and like, oh, my air conditioner broke down. I'm like, oh, I'll go buy a window unit and throw that in there, rather than, sacrifice a gun.
Yeah, and I still drive paid off my car 2 years ago, and I drive my 2009 Toyota Matrix because I don't care.
But then I'm gonna buy my fucking Charger. So
yeah. That's not. I don't know. It's not a big.
I am 100 air.
Yeah, you're 100 air. I am 1,000 air. I'm $1 at a time. All right, here's a good one. Well, on that note, what's one bad habit you're trying to get rid of?
Smoking.
Is it really?
I do need to quit smoking. Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done this shit since I was like, I don't know, 17 or something.
You know what would be super convenient about you quitting smoking?
What?
Well, because we could actually do this podcast in the house where it's not 90 degrees.
True.
Because actually we're outside so he can smoke.
But smoking in this goes shits. That's the part I can't get over.
Wow.
I mean, if I lived somewhere where I couldn't smoke, I'd be all right. Okay. I mean, it's like flying. Fly to Europe, whatever, fly to Australia, wherever. I'm good with not smoking.
Mm.
But when I know I can have a cigarette, I'm freaking smoking.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go.
All right. What's the next one?
All right. What will people look back at us? Wait, hang on. All right. What will people look back at us 50 years from now and be shocked and appalled by? Us, meaning probably us,
our society.
Our society.
Yeah, our response to the pandemic. I mean, I don't know that there's another answer that I can even think about. I mean, we don't need to go into that because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube or Facebook. Trying to not get kicked off. But yeah, 50 years from now, I think it's going to be the not just the pandemic response. I think it's going to be the changes that creeped and absolutely transformed society right under people's noses. And it's going to be, it's like when we look back on Hitler and the World War II, and it's like, how in the hell did that happen? And you see the slippery slope. And, if somebody was introduced, hey, I'm thinking about being a new leader of this country, and this is what I'm going to do. And you mention all of that. I mean, people would be like, no, it's like domestic violence. I mean, that stuff does not happen on the first date. I mean, you're like the frog that gets, put into the boiling water. Well, that's a whole different deal, but but he loved me.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, but it's the frog in the boiling water, in the bathtub water. And I think when we look back 50 years from now, I doubt that we will be judged very favorably, to be honest, in our society and the choices we've made. And it's unfortunate.
I know.
Because there's a lot of great answers, but so many that are bad. It's like I like to say, in life there are multiple right answers. There's some that are clearly wrong, but multiple right answers. And I think we're making a number of choices that are the bad answers. I mean, agree, disagree. I mean, this is a healthy, feel free to, weigh in whatever you think about that. All right.
This is an opinion show, not a fact show.
Yes. Disclaimer. I need to have like a disclaimer that rolls across the screen. These are our opinions.
And even when it comes to crate motors, this is an opinion show, not a fact show. So.
Well, I mean, you do base yours on a wealth of experience.
Well, I mean, just what we do.
And testing.
Right.
And, but at the same time, you haven't tested 900 different oils. You haven't tested every single spark plug that's ever been invented. I'm not going to
blow wind up your ass and say, this is fact. This is how it's going to be.
And, I mean, there is going to be changing information because you find out new things or new products are going to be developed. And I mean, there's, we understand when things when they morph, when they evolve, but not when you're baseless facts. All right. So, Steve, if you could be guaranteed one thing in life besides money, what would it be? I think I'm reading your mind right now. I'm reading your mind, and I know I'm reading your mind.
You know what it is?
I think so.
You want to say it?
I do not.
Do you not?
I do not. But I have a feeling I know what it is.
Which would be what?
It's not the most family friendly answer.
No.
You
No,
go
it wouldn't be. Oh yeah, you're like totally on the same page.
blowjobs every day. That would be your guaranteed one thing in life.
So fucking.
Is that what it was?
100%. That shit works every day.
Oh God. Can't even believe. I mean, like I was like literally reading your mind and that popped into my mind and I was like, oh my God, this is what this answer is. Okay. Talk about being friends and knowing somebody, right? Oh my God. Let me see here. Oh, Rose has got a great question. She says, hey, Kate, is your sign on Tuesdays a Scentsy warmer? No, it's not. It's just a sign. I was at CVS one year for Christmas and they had those signs there and I just like thought it was super cute. And then I bought one and it's just a sign. Now it will light up, but I never have it lit up because it would just blow out. It would just be all blown out in the light because of the cameras. But because that it was inspired and I now have like little signs that I sell and they've got Crate Insider logo on them, but not a Scentsy warmer. I am familiar with Scentsy. In fact, Scentsy is headquartered in Boise, Idaho.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Come on, the wax warmers, you know, like where it's the wax that melts down and smells up your whole house. Okay, so people that don't live in caves, they've got those that make their house smell nice.
Okay.
And they're based out of Boise, Idaho. It's like a direct sales company, like Pampered Chef or Tupperware.
I've got a skunk that makes my house smell nice.
Nothing like the warm, embracing smell of musk in the morning.
See,
it's just musky. By the way, his skunk does not smell like a skunk, like dead skunk. It does smell musky though.
Yeah, she's a little musky.
Yeah, a little on the musky end of things. Well, great. Feel free to drop in your questions, you guys. Keep dropping them in. Do you have any questions for me, Steve? Oh, I've got an announcement actually. Oh, this is another fun announcement. So, of course, we do this show here. It goes live onto Facebook and YouTube for Crate Insider. It is then reposted as the audio, which would be on RacingInsidersPodcast.com, or you can listen to us on iTunes or Spotify or any of those, any of the podcast players. But beyond this, I also have my own YouTube channel and my own Facebook page. So Kate Dillon, I think on YouTube, it's YouTube, and the channel is Kate Dillon Vids. And I'm doing Veda, which is vlog every day in August. So I've already done a little live stream earlier today, just doing that announcement. Mm-hmm. And on my channel, on my personal channel, I talk about things like entrepreneurship. I do unboxing videos of the random stuff I buy, especially if I buy something stupid from like a Facebook ad. I always do those, which is, far more common than one would think. I mean, I have like a video about hair extensions and another one about like the Vanna belt and another one with a fanny pack, because all of those seemed like really beautiful, wonderful ideas at 5:30 in the morning when I was waking up. Yeah, I buy stupid shit because of Facebook ads, but it is what it is. And so I'm going to do some of the unboxings, I guess. I mean, I haven't bought anything recently, but I figured I'd do a little bit behind the scenes, show the new warehouse, maybe do a tour of my Airbnbs, any software tutorials that people are interested in, or any kind of a behind the scenes look, maybe some tips about being an entrepreneur, because this is a great job. I love what I do. But different challenges happen along the way, and
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
But you are.
I am.
So tune in to her.
Yeah. So my YouTube channel. So feel free to catch me over on YouTube. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh, so Rosa says, back to my sign, she says, I asked because it looks like the Scentsy warmer, and I didn't know that Scentsy had one that was a sign. That's pretty cool. And she says, we need a race car scent. Well, I do have the scent of fuel, so I've got Klotz fuel scented candles.
She does, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And I know there's some other creators out there that have some race fuel scented candles, things like methanol and some different scents.
Good God.
Yeah. People like that stuff.
Who would want that?
People who are,
I've fucking raced methanol for years out in California. I do not want to smell methanol.
Hey, you do you.
Just saying.
Multiple right answers, all the things. Yep. But yeah, you guys feel free to keep on dropping in questions. We're happy to answer them. Yep. You have anything exciting coming up this week, Steve?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So no.
Yeah, that was a long answer.
Want to do another deck?
Yeah. Yeah, let's. That'll be fun. And then we'll just kind of wrap things up early.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep.
I mean, all right.
All right. So I'm just gonna grab these 3. Okay.
My turn first.
Yeah, sure. It's fine. And these are the what the heck deck here from Pod Decks.
Who's the biggest dickhead you've ever known?
It'd be you.
That wasn't the fucking question.
Oh.
God damn it. All right. This is like really easy though.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Right, I got that.
And you fucking just
I nailed
snapped
it.
with it.
I nailed it.
Toilet paper over or under?
Over, always.
Thank you.
I mean, there's right and wrong, and that's
Thank you.
right.
That's just.
There's only one way. It's not even a question.
Goddamn no-brainer.
Yes. What strange thing would you like to happen at your funeral to make people laugh?
I want to fall out of my casket.
Wow, that's just weird. You're being weird. Okay.
You know, or explode.
Wow.
That'd be kind of fucking funny too.
Okay then. Alrighty. All right, what you got?
How many chickens? I don't know what the fuck this means. How many chickens would it take to kill an eggplant or to kill an elephant?
How many chickens would it take
to kill an elephant?
I mean, I think just one.
Why?
Because, could choke on a chicken. Mama Cass choked on a chicken.
I mean, think about it. Like chickens are like little T-Rexes.
I know. Yeah, and they would fight back. So
you're saying that the elephant's going to snort a chicken up its freaking nose and die?
Because the chicken's going to struggle, and then because elephants aren't even carnivores, and then a chicken would struggle, and it would tear stuff up, and yeah, it would choke the elephant.
You might be right. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you asked me a crazy question. Yeah. I'm going to give you a crazy answer. Steve, have you ever licked a battery?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going with what the question said there. All right, what you got?
Have you ever been bitten or attacked by an animal? If so, what and why?
I haven't. I mean, my brother got bit by a dog one time. I've been barked at by dogs, so I'm a little scared of dogs.
Animals include humans, by the way.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. And I'm not including insects either, because that sucks. Getting insect bites. I mean, I think I got a couple. They suck.
It says animal.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know it's an animal technically, but like everybody gets bug bites. There's nothing.
You never got bitten on the ass?
Not for the show. I haven't.
All right. I mean, just wondering.
Yeah. Okay. What nickname have you been called that you hate?
Motorhead.
Yep.
My good buddy Wesley Outland
loves calling you Motorhead Steve Hendren. I know you do.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah, but the one you liked or didn't mind, you were Speedy. You used to be Speedy Steve Hendren.
Speedy Steve, and I did not like that because of obviously like I honestly never had a nickname I liked.
Ah.
So even back in the day, it was like Speedy Steve,
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, it goes over great with women,
Okay.
So
well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that it does. It's a Speedy Steve.
I said it does not go over great.
Oh, okay.
Is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I was taking it literally. All right, so let's just go ahead and we'll kind of wrap some stuff up here. But Rosie says, hey, race car scent and it's better than lilacs. So here you go. And JJ says, are the Pam Silva videos on the vintage YouTube page yet? Yes, they are.
They're coming up.
Yeah,
right?
No, we're starting to post them.
Okay.
We just post one a week is what we do. Right. So we just stagger them out. So yeah, check it out. Racing Rewind. I think if you just type in racingrewind.com, there is a redirect that'll take you right to that YouTube channel.
And we have been
please do us. Right? No, we've been posting them every single week ever since I announced that we were doing that. I mean, there's hours and hours and hours of this that the between the digitizing and the editing. And I've made it through the first round of digitizing with the 2 boxes, but there's a couple that I have to go back and they might have skipped or something. So there's going to be that piece. But I think we're scheduled out for probably the most of August. We've got it scheduled out. So we're in good shape there. So yeah, definitely check it out. And please hit, do us a favor and hit the subscribe button on that. Really does help that any of these channels. It's going to help them grow and, just and help YouTube with the algorithm and get our information in front of more people. So, definitely whether it's this channel, whether it's the Kate Dillon video channel we were talking about, Racing Rewind, we're reposting stuff we've got a Race Logic YouTube channel. We're reposting some interviews that Brian's doing on a weekly basis or mostly weekly basis with some of the instructors and winners and drivers. There's another channel. And actually in my office between me and Tori, we control a number of channels and really try to operate them and just try to do our part for doing good in the world is really what we try to do. So do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. That helps us a lot. So yeah, so I think I'm about ready to wrap things up for today. What do you think?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for being part of the show. We will see you next Sunday. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And now I've got to go to the end screen right now.